Faith Colbert.
Yeah, technology is just having a slow start this morning. It's because it's so cool outside. That's why the weather can't make its mind up, neither can technology. Nonetheless, as you're heading outside, conditions are fairly quiet. Conditions are cooler this morning, too. Here's a look at our temperatures here in Temple. 49 degrees. That's a shame. We were about 20 degrees warmer than this yesterday. And so just letting us know that front, it came and did what it was supposed to do. It came and cooled things off here for us into our morning hours. Winds are also calmer behind that front. Winds are still out of the north. So we're still getting that dry air ushering in the region because of that. Now, as we're heading throughout the day, afternoon high temperatures will still rise to about the mid 80s. We'll have those winds starting to shift out of the southeast as well. Only up to about 10 miles per hour sustained. So not anticipating those gusts near 30 miles per hour, unlike what we saw yesterday. We'll more so really range at about 15, 20 mile per hour wind gusts across central Texas today. We get into the overnight hours as those winds continue to shift out of the southeast. That'll mean increased moisture. It means clouds will slowly creep back into the forecast, but I'm not anticipating rain just yet. Rain, not really a concern until possibly tomorrow afternoon. Even then, chances are slim to none. I'm forecasting rain chances to be a bit better into your Friday forecast. This is what we're seeing. We're seeing in a Friday afternoon. Look at rain. Friday evening. This is the biggest concern. Showers, storms, lightning, thunder, all the works are going to be likely, as many of you may be leaving football games as you're getting into your weekend forecast. Maybe you had some plans to be outside, hit the streets, things like that. You're going to want to watch out for the weather because we'll have a line of showers and storms really rolling in for most of the night. Even as we're getting to your Saturday morning, we'll still be left with a little bit of rain and shower activities, but I think by about Sunday, that coverage will be out of the region. We have a quiet period Monday, but look, another front is right behind that one. Now, I do think this one is going to be more of a drier passing front into Tuesday, but similar, those dry passing fronts, just because they're not producing as much rain, I do think this one is going to drop temperatures back down into the mid 40s into the middle of next week. So it's one of those quiet ones where it sneaks up on you, but it still makes a big difference like how we're seeing it to this morning. Either way, rainfall totals, whatever we see, is going to be greatly appreciated across the region. We have those rainfall totals over the next 7 days, possibly nearing about 2.5 inches, maybe a little bit higher as you're heading further east of the region. A lot more of us could see about 2 inches or less than that. Nonetheless, it's letting us know rain is on the way, which is good. We need the rain. Drought monitor has only worsened since we haven't seen any substantial rain in quite some time here in central Texas. We're now in about the abnormal to moderate drought conditions. Tomorrow is when we get that update, so that's going to be interesting to see. But remember, regardless of if we see some worsening conditions, rain is on the way. Here's a look outside at our Killeen Regional Airport cam, getting our morning started. You're already starting to see some of those mid to upper level clouds reapproach the region, but we're still forecasting a mostly sunny day here in central Texas. Upper 80s. Back on the board. Like I mentioned, winds shifting back out of the southeast. That's pulling in more moisture. That's up until our next cold front arrives to the weekend. Now that front, it's not going to do as much into the morning low temperatures, so you don't see any low 50s. But look into those afternoon hours. It's doing more of a difference into the afternoon. We have mid 70s on the board into your Saturday forecast. We're watching about a 60% chance of showers and storms. So weather impact alert into your weekend forecast. We get the new week started. Look at that. That next front is going to sneak in here as we get into Tuesday. As I mentioned, more of a drier passing front, only about a 10% chance of rain. Temperatures will be ranging at about the low 80s as we're getting into the middle of your work week next week. But biggest story right now is that weather impact alert for Friday and Saturday. You can find more details on that at kcentv.com/weather.